Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to our daily video golf blog. Today is Wednesday the 30th of May 2018, and on Wednesdays we do rules and etiquette, and I have come to doing quizzes on a Wednesday so that you can learn the rules, because as I've said, know the rules, lower your scores has always been my motto. So it forces you to go to the rule book and look these up. However, I have an apology to make, first of all, on the rule that I gave 2 weeks ago, which was playing on the 17th hole at TPC. A player picked up his ball, threw it to the caddy. The caddy wasn't paying attention, the ball went in the water. I found out later that it was Dustin Johnson and his brother was caddying for him, and they threw it in the water. And I said the player has to go keep that point between himself and the hole. Well, that's true when you've hit a golf shot into a hazard, but he hadn't hit a golf shot into a hazard, and so his brother actually jumped in the water, went down and pulled out a golf ball. Now, what are the odds of that? I don't know how many golf balls are in that water down there, but the very first golf ball he pulled out the water was Dustin's. So the fact that he could replace the ball with the ball that he was putting with means that there was no penalty. Now, if the caddy couldn't find the ball, he could place another ball down on his marker with a 2-stroke penalty. Fortunately, that didn't happen, and so Dustin did not receive a penalty because they found the original ball. So my thanks to Leslie Buchanan for calling me out, and I love it when the students pay attention and say, Mel, I think you were wrong in this. And so thank you, Leslie, and I don't mind anybody calling me out if I'm not right. Last week's quiz was, a ball was up against an out-of-bounds fence, but the poles were on the inside of the fence, on the golf course side, and the poles were thicker than a golf ball. The golf ball was flush up against the fence, and I asked the question, is the ball in bounds or out of bounds? And most of you answered, well, there's the fence, it's obviously in bounds. Well, when you take that out of bounds line, you've got to take it from the outside of the pole. And if you take it from the outside of the pole, and the pole was wider than the golf ball, and the golf ball was against the fence, the golf ball was out of bounds. So a tough ruling, but that's the rule. The ball is out of bounds because the line on the inside of the poles is where you take your out of bounds line from. So no winners from that. Leslie Buchanan will get a 1-hour lesson for correcting me 2 weeks ago. Last week, no winners. This week, another interesting question, and this happened to me a long time ago. So I hit a drive. I was playing with a group of juniors, and it was a drivable par 4, so we decided to let the juniors have a go from the ladies' tee, see if they could drive the green. And I teed off from the ladies' tee as well. And when we came over the hill, we couldn't see the green from the tee, and when we came over the hill, they all cheered because my ball wasn't on the green and they didn't have to pay the bet. And so we looked around the green, looked in the bunkers, looked over the back of the green, couldn't find it. I started walking back to the tee to go and play 3. They started yelling to me, found it, found it, found it. It was in the hole. So it doesn't count as a hole-in-one because I went off the ladies' tee. It didn't go off the men's tee. But here's my question. If I was playing and I'd gone off the men's tee, let's say I'm playing a par 3 and the ball went in the hole and I didn't see it go in the hole, and now I can't find it, so I put another ball in play. I tee off, I hit the next ball on the green, and when I walk up and I'm now going to putt out, I notice a ball in the hole. I go in and have a look, and it's my ball. So I had the ball in the hole, but I've now put a second ball into play. What is the ruling? Do I get a penalty? Do I have to play the ball as it lies? What is the answer? Free 1-hour lesson for any of you that can come up with the answer. Good luck.